Maitreya Buddha, symbol of hope. Maitreya Buddha, symbol of a happy future. In the vast history of Buddhism, each Buddha carries a distinct meaning and mission. Among them, Maitreya Buddha, known as the Buddha of the future, represents an eternal symbol of hope, optimism, and the promise of a brighter world. His very name, Maitreya, comes from the Sanskrit word Maitri, meaning loving kindness and friendliness. This essence conveys that in the future, when humanity is ready, Maitreya will appear to teach the Dharma once more, reviving wisdom and compassion for all beings. What makes Maitreya so special is his association with the idea of transformation and renewal. While Gautama Buddha illuminated the path for humanity over 2,500 years ago, the teachings can become forgotten or neglected as time passes. The prophecy of Maitreya assures us that the Dharma is never lost forever. Instead, there will always come a time when wisdom reappears to guide us. In this way, Maitreya symbolizes the cycle of hope, reminding people not to despair even in moments of darkness. The image of Maitreya is often depicted as joyful, with a radiant smile and an open, compassionate heart. In East Asian culture, he is popularly represented as the laughing Buddha, with a big belly and cheerful laughter. Though this is a folkloric adaptation, it powerfully conveys his role as a bringer of happiness and abundance. For ordinary people, seeing Maitreya's image brings comfort, the belief that suffering is temporary and that peace and joy can be restored. During times of social hardship, wars, or natural disasters, people often turn their attention to the prophecy of Maitreya. In medieval China, farmers struggling under poverty prayed to Maitreya for a future of fairness and prosperity. Similarly, in Vietnam, the figure of D Luc, Maitreya, appears in pagodas smiling joyfully, reminding devotees that kindness, patience, and optimism can overcome any hardship. Maitreya's symbolism can also be interpreted on a personal level. Each person carries within themselves a future Buddha, the potential for kindness, wisdom, and happiness that can be awakened through mindful living. By practicing patience, cultivating love, and choosing positive thoughts and actions, one is in fact nurturing the qualities of Maitreya within their own heart. For instance, when a person forgives an enemy instead of holding on to anger, or when they help a neighbor in need without expecting reward, they manifest the spirit of Maitreya here and now. On a broader scale, Maitreya also embodies humanity's collective aspiration for peace and harmony. In today's fast-changing world filled with uncertainty, the vision of Maitreya as a Buddha of the future becomes particularly meaningful. It reminds us that beyond the chaos of modern life, there exists a possibility for societies built on kindness and justice. One striking example is how communities across Asia celebrate Lunar New Year by displaying statues or paintings of Maitreya. His laughter is seen as a blessing for the coming year, symbolizing joy, good fortune, and family unity. In such cultural practices, the figure of Maitreya transcends religion and becomes a universal emblem of hope. Even those who do not practice Buddhism can find inspiration in his symbolism, much like how people universally value peace, kindness, and happiness. Ultimately, Maitreya Buddha represents more than just a future savior. He is the embodiment of hope, a reminder that no matter how difficult life becomes, renewal is always possible. He shows that happiness is not only something to await in the future, but also something we can cultivate here and now through generosity, forgiveness, and love. By keeping Maitreya in mind, people are encouraged to smile more, share kindness, and spread optimism, planting the seeds of the very future they long for.